I'm gonna need you to pretend like I didn't have to drop from trying to stream this game earlier. Okay, so we're almost at the end of Blueprints. We're so close. We're very, very close. We're just that close. We have the antechamber open, but like just the exit part of it. But just to get into the antechamber, we had 2 runs where we couldn't get into the damn antechamber. So let's. I think we can do it. I think like we're really close to. Is that the end of the game? I don't know, but we're really close to it, to the point where I need to do it. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Starbound with Tautube. Thursday we're going to be playing Ship of Fools with Paperweight, and then Phasmophobia later on in the day, right? And then, like I said, Thursday I might be trying to get a Switch 2, and if I get one, then Friday I'm going to be playing Switch 2. So when do I play Blueprints? The answer is I don't know when, so we're going to try to play it right now. So when we last left off, we've done all kind of wacky shit. Like I said, we cleared the tomb, or I think we did the tomb puzzle. We did the underground. We've gotten to the top of the reservoir, around the reservoir, where we can go in there and pull a lever. And so, like, let's get our money. Let's get our Skrilla. We're starting with 70 steps, 2 diamonds, 8 coins. What a party, right? Oh, what a feeling. Blueprints. Irene Sarah. What a feeling. It's the real thing. I assume that there's more game past this, but like this is what I'm most interested in, is kind of like putting a dagger into the heart of the game here, and like let's roll credits. 2 special items. We do have our super lockpick in the coat check, right? The electronic lockpick. Is now the time for the hovel, where we use steps instead of gems. We have a good bit of steps. Or do we take our special items and just roll with it? I guess let's take our special items and roll with it. All right, shovel is great. Sledgehammer is tremendous. Okay. I mean, that's a tool and a half. Okay. Let's go. Let's pull our lever. I think when we last left off, we're not going to be able to take the elevator back up, right? They're going to prevent that from happening from the tunnel area, from the basement. But yeah, I'm sure there's a ton more, because I've seen what looks like many more puzzles. I don't know how many levels deep this goes, what the meta is, but if I can get a credit roll, I'll be very happy with that, right? Like that's what I'm looking for. The tunnel card, like we pulled the tunnel card once, but weren't actually able to go through the tunnel. Like we could do that too. So let's go spin this bitch. Oh, I didn't even have to spin that, did I? It was already in the right spot. It was already in the right spot. Let's bring it back around. No chance anything else in here that we want to get into, no? Hard hat can't be equipped. Alright. Go pull a lever. And then the music will start to swell. The music swelling is becoming less special as we do this, because it's kind of like, you know, they're giving you a little tickle and a kiss, and then they're not paying off. They're like, hey, you're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing the game. We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. That's the thing we needed to get to. And this dramatic rendering of it, it's losing a little bit of its substance because I keep not getting into the fucking room. Yeah, I know. Like, done. Could be another. Yeah. I know. I'm aware. So let's make this happen, video game. You want it? I want it. The whole world wants it. So let's go. Let's get through that door. Please. For the love of God. Make it happen. Nope, wrong way. So it looks like it takes about 12, 13. Ah, you fucker. So I should really have that elevator down to expedite the process. Yeah, right. We're getting serious and somber. But we can't get into the goddamn room. Let's go. Bunk room, bedroom, pantry. Pantry. Give me some food. Give me some coins. Let's keep going. Chapel, spare room, closet. Closet. Rabbit's foot, thank you. Dice, thank you. Alright. Other way. Secret garden key would be great if we could come across that. The dining room, the billiard room, the den. Dining room is good, but last time we left it in this bottom right corner, we couldn't get back to it by the time we got to the 8th rank, so let's not do that again. Let's go with the billiard room for the 3 gems, the potential for it. Oh, no, wait. It's, well, I guess it could be anything. I was thinking of the parlor. Alright, will I forget this time? 15. 16. 5 squared. 25 times 2, 50 divided by 10, 5. 2 squared is 4. Times 2 is 8. Divided by 4 is 2. Divided by 1 is 2. 2. Silver key is good. Silver key is good. We want the Great Hall. Wouldn't mind the Great Hall. Wouldn't mind the foyer. So let's take this back to the main area. I think the Great Hall only appears on the western side. If that's a possibility. Doorway, hallway, corridor. Give me the hallway with the locked trunk. So we got our smashy smash. Card key, dope. Gem, double dope. Alright. Do we just go to the foundation from here? Because we have the card key, we can bring the elevator back down. How many steps does it take us to get there? I mean, it's only going to take us 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. We're going to keep going. Conservatory. Utility box. Breakfast nook. Get a key. Get a key and get some steps. Get our stacks back up. Get a key. Keep going. Showroom. I'd quite like a showroom, so we'll take the showroom. Will I get anything? No, but the master key is always a possibility. We can go bust open the piggy bank and get the master key. Corridor. Always unlocked. Veranda. Greater chance of finding the green rooms. Corridor. We got the card key, so we're not afraid of electronic locks. Garage, spare room, storeroom. Spare room. Special key, silver key. Great hall, great hall, great hall. Give me that great hall. West wing hall. Then dining room. Redraw. Great hall, great hall, great hall. Quarry yard. The corridor yard. Let's dig up some dirt. The nail. Great. Smash this open. Garden key! Garden key! Secret garden key. Alright. Fuck. We needed that to be locked for the secret garden key to work. Boudoir will get us a gem we could try and turn back on ourselves. Right? Chapel turns us in the right direction, but so does Parlor. Alright. Gems are in this box. The gems are in a box next to this box. The gems are in the blue box. All of these can't be true. So if this is true, then this has to be true, and then this has to be false, but this can't be false. So this has to be false. So this has to be false. That makes this false, makes this true, which means the gems are in the black box. Final answer. There you go. We need something that hangs a left. Sound amplifying pick sounds great, but I need to get to the left. I need to get to the secret garden. Drafting studio. We're gonna add in the casino, the kennel. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. Ooh. That would work really good with the root cellar. It makes a lot of dirt appear. But we'll get the casino. Oh, no. Yeah, we'll get the kennel. Kennel sounds great. Right, anything else in here? Some coins for us? Sure. Alright, come on. Turn to the left. Use a regular key. Left. Vestibule. 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 Bedroom. Bedroom. Turn left. Apple. Come on. Secret garden. Come on, be locked. Be locked. Be locked. Yes! Yes! Alright. Oh, we got all kind of shit to dig. Maybe get a turnip. Old can. Nope. Old shoe. Nope. The key. Great. Alright. Let's open this bitch up. That side. We're gonna open all the sides. And then we just gotta get there now. We just gotta find a way to get there. Open the east door. Spin twice. East door. Open the south door as well. Get our electronic pick. Hopefully be indestructible. We can be gods. Oh, can we not open the south door from here? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Because the north door is That's just going to be the... Oh, we can't open that one. Oh, all right, cool. Great. Well, there you go. Oh, it's closing it. All right, so east and west, east and west, east and west. East and west. All right. Right now, we're in a weird spot to get out of here. But I think we still can. Let's start going in this direction. Can we get like a... Nope. No. Use our key. Servants' quarters, laboratory. Laboratory turns the right way. Do we get a key in here by any chance? Magnifying glass. Electronic door. Electronic door! Security. Drawing room den. Doesn't actually matter. We'll take security. Here we go! We're here. Basement key. We got it. 50 steps to spare. Here's the door. And open. Roll credits. Roll credits.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies.
I mean, I could tell there's, even if they roll the credits, there's a ton more to this game, certainly. But like, this is at least, I'd done a thing.
He never caught a
Achievement unlocked of some sort, maybe. I don't know.
the world I had to share.
Like, because there's like the 8 envelopes, so I haven't opened a lot of stuff. It just becomes a question like, how much do I want to squeeze the life out of this game? Because it's fun, I do enjoy it.
But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely,
You might see it too.
The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color.
You won, I think. I believe, Pape. The color blue. I'm sure there's more to this game, but Mario found the princess in the castle, right? Like, Super defeated the game. I did the thing that they set out to do when they described to you the point of the game. I did that thing. The thing that I did was get myself into the 46th room. the goal as described. It seems like there's probably a ton of stuff left over, because I know I didn't see everything, because I can, off the top of my head, I never got into the tunnels. There's all these doors that are still closed. There's the power generator, like the boiler room, and getting power to like the laboratory. There's something I could do that. So there's definitely another tier to this game, but superficially, I won the game, right? Like, credits roll, but I know there's more to it. It becomes a good question of how far do we want to chase the rabbit down the hole. And then the nice thing is I have a little bit from my own personal place. I have the luxury to like move over to another main game here, because this kind of came out of nowhere. This was Jin suggested this, and I just sort of jumped on it immediately and started playing it. And then we had that whole month where I didn't play anything, so I feel like maybe the zeitgeist, as much as I care about the zeitgeist, has come and gone, and it might be time to get a new game. I'm gonna be a full-time Blueprints streamer. But yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I'm not going to stop playing it this second, but I could tell. That's why I hopped on the stream. I could tell. I'm there. It's just out of reach. And then I got one or two good dice rolls that I needed. Random number Jesus smiled upon me sufficiently for me to get the pieces I needed to get the 46th room open and get the antechamber open and get all the way over there. Yeah, your new home. This is like, look at this critical ass path, right? Showroom's a straight one. Corridor's a straight one. Spare room's a straight one. Courtyard, relatively straight. Boudoir turns us, oh no, but parlor turns us back. Straight one. Drafting studio. Bedroom gets us to the secret garden. That was clutch, because the parlor had the secret garden key. Secret garden lets us that we make some headway with that. Laboratory is not a dead end. Security is not a dead end, and we did it, right? Like, bada bing, bada boom, bada boop. None of this is spoiler, by the way. If you do want to play this game, like, this is, they'll describe it to you as much as like, this is how you need to play the game. You need to get into this in here and out, and that I did. Pac-Man left a maze. Ton of steps left over. Ton of steps. So how are they going to entice me to keep playing? That becomes the question. Is there going to be like a new letter? It's like, you've solved it, but like, what happened? Because like, there's meta story. What happened to, I guess it's his mom, right? There's these secret red envelopes, just called The Next Day, right? So there is more game to be held. So there you go. What? Only opening an event of inheritance. Welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. It was quite a bit older than you, but still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed the same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser, in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quite unassuming, or loud and brash and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful. Any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. Felt too easy, too trivial, very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. As I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive towards. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. But now you've reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand, showered with accolades and titles. Will you be content and stop there, or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Whatever this says, Herbert S. Sinclair, Esquire. But there you go. And this trophy, inheritance trophy. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. Right? So but there's still game to play. Like, look, 1, 2, 3. I think there's 8 of these red envelopes. So I can dig further into this. I want to get into that tunnel. So let's start tunneling. Mount Holly gift shop. That's new. What's the story? Look at this shit. Thanks for visiting. Mount Holly Tea. It just looks nice. Lunchbox. When you reach rank 5 lunchbox, gain half of your dinner steps. Ooh. Swim trunks. A pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. Dirija blocks. Console edition coming soon. Swimbird plushie. Unlocks dare mode. Blue tents. A permanent addition to the campsite. Blue tents can only purchase after you prove your merit as a scout and obtain 8 trophies. Ooh. Wow, wow, wee, wow. It's a good room. Let's keep going. Breakfast nook. Spare room. Hallway. Breakfast nook. Give me a key. Give me breakfast. Let's go the other way here. Closet. Parlor. Bedroom. Closet. Parlor. Into the parlor we go. I know there's something in the den. I just can't figure it out. This is the only true box. The gems are in the other box with a true statement. One of the other boxes is true. This is the only true box. One of the other boxes is true. The gems are in the other box with a true statement. One of the other boxes is true. So these both can't be right. This is the only true box. One of the other boxes is true. These both can't be right. And then since one of the boxes has to be true, that means this box can't be right, so this box is false. And that would make it so this box is also false? No. Because this could be false and this could be true. And which the gems are in the other box with a true statement, meaning this is the true statement, meaning it's here. Simple. Simple. Just do what I do. It's ever so simple. Embarrassingly so. Spare room. Laboratory, chapel, den. Den. There's something in the den. I keep saying it. I don't know what it is. The fire looks suspicious. This looks suspicious, like this should open. This clock, the pendulum is not swinging, but the clock is moving. Look at the minute hand. It's not like they don't know how to animate a pendulum. Here's a pendulum they're animating. And I've been throughout this place. I'm clicking on geese head, swan heads, swan necks, swan legs, swan tail, swan nose, swan eyes, nothing. I'm clicking on, right? These don't seem like they mean anything. We do have our one clue, which is push 3 up after 8. So like after 8 a.m., push 3 up. 3 up. Like where's push 3 up? Is it like this? After 8, push 3 up. Because it's after 8. So how do I push 3 up? Right. So I think something's in here. I don't know what it is. Veranda, security, storeroom. Security is always a good one to get. We always like it when we get security. No card key. Alright. No music anymore. Alright, so card key system. Settings. Change offline mode to unlocked. Confirm settings. Set security level to high. And we're just sort of relying on us getting either the card key, in which case they can stay on, or the utility box in which we power them off, and then that works just as good. Laundry room. Tunnel. I was looking for this tunnel. Okay, we didn't get the tunnel. Now we get the tunnel. Sure. Always draw a tunnel while drafting it. So we can just tunnel our way up. Oh, that's what that is. I didn't get that. That's kind of cool. Is it locked each time? Sure is. All right, so you could just tunnel your way straight through. That would have been an alternative to get out of there as well. Now I see that. Now I know that's interesting. Laboratory, bunk room, furnace, laboratory. Can we get power to come into the lab? All right, that would be interesting because we, you know, there's definitely stuff in here to do. We just don't know what it is. Let's set up an experiment though. Continue with the experiment. Each time you find trash while digging, when you draft a hallway from another hallway. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room. A letter will be delivered to the mailroom. Gain 1 star. When you draft a hallway from another... So the tunnel's a hallway, so like you could just go tunnel, 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 right? These aren't great, I guess. Each time when digging, find some trash, a letter will be delivered. It's fine. Yeah. Alright. Boiler room would be interesting here. Kind of a hell of a music room. Never had the music room before. Utility room's good, but yeah, music room's new. Let's do the music room. One minor key. One major key. Alright, so we did find that sheet music. We have 8. It's in the other room. 2, 3, 4. We found 8. So presumably there's more. I don't know what to do about it though. Do we actually play the music? Find here within the first word sung the key you seek in major tongue. But half the sheets are missing from the 4 you hold, the rest far flung. Half a note held is quite the pun. Among this scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys. In words bold words sung by you and me, a fractured note, an urgent plea. In bold words sung, I do repeat, the ones of you who oft assume that you alone will solve this tune are likely going to get your due and all the rage that will ensue while working on the simple clue. First words on the we gotta find the rest of those pages. That's where we'll need Paperweight's help as a musical man. He might be able to help music his way through shit. Alright, back through the den. Oh, we have the silver key, but I don't want to waste it on the tunnel. Showroom, pantry, study. Pantry doesn't go the right way. Showroom's the only thing that goes the right way, but we can't afford it, so study. There's a safe in the study that we've never solved. All of the safes, I think, are... most of them, if not all of them, are based on dates. Or there's usually something in the room that will tell you what it is. Alright. So I think we already had 1213, right? It's not 1213. It's not 030. We had 0303 already, right? No chance it's 0303 again. That's silly. 0615. Oh, 0683. Lady Claire Epstein's death. There's nothing in here that's giving me any hints, though. Right. We solved this. This got us into the office puzzle. Or the office safe. So that's part of the office. That's not relevant to here. Push 3 up after 8. Nope. All right. Up the center. Utility closet. We'll take it. Okay. Card key system off. Garage on. Gymnasium off. I feel like there's like a way into here as well. But I don't know what the pattern is. I've gotten to all be purple before. Don't ask me how. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like I haven't even gotten a hint for the utility closet. Good afternoon, Screaming Platypus. How you doing, Platy? If you had missed it, we actually had successfully gotten through the house. We are now on the next day, indicating to us that we have successfully done the basic version of the thing, and now we're doing further exploring of the things. So, whatever secrets that the house may have, you know, but we have done the primary, initial, main, basic ass, simple bitch goal, and we're very proud of this fact. Morning room, 2 gems. Sometimes there's other stuff in here. The coin purse was in here one time. I think we had food in here one time. So, yeah, coin purse. Was the movie reached that? Did we already hit the movie? I didn't see it. You know what? I'm a bad custodian if it actually already hit, because I won't lie. I kind of wait for the big dancing thing to come up, so did I miss it? Did it really? Ask me if I remember how to get to it. Champs and points, manage champs and points. Community challenges. Nope, it did not. How about that? I forgot to hit start. It's running now. Corridor. So, yeah, it's not that it was reached again. It's just I didn't start it. But there you go. Everyone, feel free to join. We'll have to figure out what the movie will be. No doubt it'll be rad. Not the movie Rad. I don't think I can stream the movie Rad. I wish I could stream the movie Rad. But it'll be a cool movie, whatever it is. Well, the movie might be cool, but us spending time together will be cool. How about that? Overpromise, underdeliver. That's my motto. Sledge. Perfect. So we're getting all kind of padlocks we can smash into. Let's go check this out. Alright, so where were our boxes at? Cool movies, cool people, groovy vibes. Yeah, I mean, like, what more do you want? Simple man, simple pleasures. Smash the box. Key. Key. Great. We had another one. Where was that? Not in here. Not in the gift shop. Well, I guess we could just keep tunneling too while we're at it. Over here, there's usually... No, not here. In here. Gem. Alright. Let's just keep tunneling. So I guess the tunnel is you could just keep tunneling, and you can keep tunneling. And then you can keep tunneling, and then you can keep tunneling. It's just going to keep taking keys. But you can just keep going. Master bedroom, veranda. No, keep tunneling. Like, how far are they going to let me take this? Foyer is nice. What can I tunnel out of the mansion? The vault, the tunnel. You lie, video game. You lie. You said the tunnel is always an... Oh, so we do have a puzzle box here at least. All right, so they gave me something for trying to tunnel out of the mansion. All right. Really? This is unusual. Okay. Is it exclusively off of... Okay. So pressing the black square moves stuff around it. But we also want to keep them in place. So I'm guessing we want to get orange in all 4 of the corners. So this is complicated. I'm partially understanding how this is working. And now that'll rotate around that. And so if I click that, and then that, and that. Video game master. Right. Video game mastery. Was it worth 4 keys? I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and say no. But it's something to do. Four keys and 95 steps or whatever it took for me to get through there. Go all the way back out here. Study's not going to do us any good. Yeah, we're just... Hey, whatever. So we can go back to the core yard, having burned through all of these steps. Hallway. Morning room. See, the game's going to lie to you and says, you can always keep drawing the tunnel. No, you can't. At a certain point in time, you stop me from drawing the tunnel. Nope. Alright, observatory, walk-in... Are those books always there? Observatory, walk-in closet. Sure, observatory. What are we going to get? What's our bonus? Bonus is... Sailboat. Everything is 50% off today. And the slice. Ooh. Oh, okay, so it doesn't include the showroom. I was gonna, if you include the showroom in that, you got yourself a deal. Sure. Commissary. Well, we wanted the commissary anyways, even if it kind of makes this a weird run. Metal detector, shovel. All right. Yeah, it's kind of a bad run now, but you know, whatever. The pool, the kitchen, are these always here? These books. I feel like those books aren't always there. Sure, the kitchen. Let's go. Let's get some food. Banana, 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 banana. Free coin. Banana. Free coin leads to banana. Pick up this dirt. Coin. Alright. I don't want to say that's all we can do, but we can get to the foundation and fill these in, but that's about it. Like, this is sort of you know, special keys. Go ahead, use the silver key. Why not? Why not indeed? The chapel, the gymnasium, the passageway. God, gymnasium's disabled. We can use it. Ain't gonna hurt us. Conference room, closet, storeroom. Got to redraw. Chapel. Office, bedroom, closet. Office. So we solved the office puzzle. Run payroll. Spread gold. Alright. Exit. So now there's gold out all throughout the mansion. And that's kind of it. And we can look for the gold, but, you know. What are we gonna buy with gold? What's gonna make us happy? What's gonna keep us going? Nothing. Coins everywhere. I suppose I could try and like just stare at this and see if I can't. Maybe if we had the magnifying glass, maybe if I magnify that, it'd make more sense. But I don't know what to do with those buttons. I mean, I've gotten them all purple before, but it doesn't seem like that was the point. Mount Holly tea, Mount Holly lunchbox. Permanent addition to the dining room. We'll take that. There you go. Breakfast nook. Alright, any chance we could figure this one out? Press 3 up after 8 is the only clue I have anywhere. It is definitely after 8. It's after 10. And I've clicked on everything here, right? We're just jamming on shit here with the mouse. All right, what did we miss? What's other than a shitload of coins? Nothing. All right, we got everything else. If else we get for our 12 coins, Mount Holly Tea, fine. There you go. Throw a coin in the wishing, like the wishing well. Like, who knows why we throw coins in there? Right? What could be the purpose of that? And then when we go over here, there's doors we have yet to open. There's doors we have yet to understand, let alone open. Not just escape, but over here. Right? This door. Why? Varum. Why and what for? Right? That has to open somehow. Why and what for, I ask you. Architect's Villa. 4 items found. 2 new rooms. What a run. Save and continue. Alright, that might be it. I just wanted to come in here and get the credits to roll. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to be playing Starbound with Tautube. And then Thursday, we'll be playing again with Paperweight for some Ship of Fools. And then Thursday night, Phasmophobia with Jinnerbomb, possibly Emmy. And then, like I said, Thursday night, I think I'm going to go try to get me one of them Nintendo Switch 2s. In which case, if that's happening, then Friday I'll be streaming that. So, being so close to finishing a run in this game, getting like some sense of completion of, like, you know, I haven't 100%ed it. I'm assuming I have like 25%ed it or barely percented it, but I got the credits. I rolled credits, right? That's what I did. Yeah, it'd be worth stopping by here to get that done. Like, there's all these little things of like, hey, look, here's where we are, and it's like the besoiled offspring. Like there's like a meta story still yet untold, fully unexplored. The sign is blue for some reason, right? We just have to figure out what all of it means. But in the meantime, I figured let's at least accomplish a thing, and then I feel like we have. So I'm not actually going to do a run here. I just wanted to kind of explore real quick. So there you go. They tell us like what rooms we don't have. Room 46. Room 40. We don't have room 40 yet. 19 and 20. We're missing 19 and 20. Oh yeah, there's another. Another movie night. Room 7. Room 8. We're missing a bedroom. We're missing maybe. I don't know if they're missing those. The kennel, the vestibule, the dovecote, mechanarium. I found it, but we haven't seen it yet. Outer rooms. Exit. So yeah. But yeah, check it out. We do have another movie night going. Movie night with Blaine. We keep saying movie night, but it's actually, for me, it's the middle of the day. It might be night for you. It just depends on where you are. But go ahead, check it out. Feel free to donate to it. I don't know what the movie will be, but it'll be something public domain that I can stream and get in a minimal amount of trouble. I'm not trying to get here and get straight piracy. I'm not trying to have that happen. But All right, there we are. On that note, little short stream here just to accomplish a very simple task. We rolled credits on the blueprints, and maybe I'll come back to it. I think I would. I'm interested in it, but it might be a little bit of time before we do it, right? So, Screwing a Platypus, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. Paperweight, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. Everyone else who's watching, thanks for stopping by. I'm not going to do a full-ass sign-off, but go ahead, check out the watch yet another movie day with Blaine. Get your channel points contributed. I really should do something with the channel points. I know. But you guys seem to like the movies, so we're just gonna stick with that. And it does take up a chunk of time, so I don't want it to be like an all the time type thing. But let's find someone to raid. Who's playing games? No one I know. So we're gonna grab someone semi at random. And the answer to that question is, we'll send you over to Magnificent Mitch. They are playing the same game. They're on day 7, so it's early in the game. All right, everyone. You guys be good. Peace out and deuces. Bye, everyone.